I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. The thing I want to teach you guys about today is that I feel like I'm heading to where I was always meant to be. I feel like I got the relationship I was always meant to be in. I feel like I got the friends I was always meant to be around. And I'm just curious to see how it all grows as I get older and how it all progresses as I get older. And just how we all continue to grow as people. And my channel continues to grow. And life just continues to progress. And it just goes to show you you can make mistakes when you're younger, but if you stay with it and you choose to turn your life around and you choose to do the right thing, it's never too late to change. And it's never too late to make your life what it was always supposed to be, not what you want it to be. Let me say that again. It's never too late to make your life what it's supposed to be, not what you want it to be. Because a lot of people, even me, even me, when I was younger, used to want their life to be certain things. But it's not about what you want. It's about what God sees for your life, and it's about what God chooses for your life. And you having to learn not to fight against what God wants for your life and doing what He wants you to do versus you doing what you want to do. And that was one of my biggest struggles in life. I always used to think I was in control, or I had control, or I could do this, I could do that. No, that's your problem. You can't do anything more than what God wants you to do, and that's how life works. You have to go with God and not against God. You can't fight against the divine. What God has planned for you, He has planned for you. And you have to learn to follow your purpose and not question God or question who God brings or takes out of your life. Just go with the flow and let God do His thing, and you will be fine, in my opinion. That's something that it took me a lot of years to learn, and I had to go through a lot of hard lessons to learn that very lesson. But once I learned it, it's been very helpful, and I've just been going along with the process, and I've discovered more gifts and more unique talents that I never knew I had. That's why I tell anybody it's never too late to get on God's right path. It's never too late to follow the journey. It's never too late to do what you know is right. And you'll know when you have that gift, or you'll know when you have that calling, because you can feel it. You can feel that voice in the back of your head. You can feel that power within you. You just have to tap into it and activate it. The way I tapped into it and activated mine, I was scrolling on TikTok, and I scrolled across a spiritual message, and it resonated with something from me from when I was a kid. And from there, I just continued to follow. I continued to ask questions, and before I knew it, I had spiritually grew, and I've been growing on this journey for the last 3 years. It's been the most amazing experience of my life. I've discovered things about myself I've never known. I'm continuously discovering and growing spiritually every day. I'm receiving messages directly from Spirit, God, or whatever you want to call him. I don't know what y'all call him. I call him Yahweh and Yeshua, but that's just me because that's their original names. God and Jesus are man-made names that I don't believe in using that. And I'm becoming more spiritually knowledgeable and just more knowledgeable about life. It's something that I never expected to get into, but it's something I'm glad I got back into, and it's something that will completely change your life. You just have to be committed to living God's purpose for your life and not what you want to be, but what He wants you to be, and going with the flow of what He brings in your life. Now, some things may be painful to let go of, or some things may hurt to let go of. But once you let go of those things and correct your way of living, you will see that your life is better. You will see that you're happier, and God will replace those negative things with positive things that's meant to be there. And you will see your whole life change in a better way. I'm not telling you something I'm thinking. I'm telling you something I actually experienced. And it's the greatest thing anybody could ever do for their life is accept their purpose, follow God, and follow the spiritual journey, because it can completely make your life better. It can completely make your life what it was always meant to be. And you can completely change. You can completely grow into a whole different person. I don't even recognize who I am anymore. And I mean that in the best way possible. I mean that because I've grown so much, I've learned so much, and every day I wake up, I learn more, I grow more, I do more. God sends me knowledge every day, and I'm just hoping to use it to continue to help as many people as I possibly can, and to help continue to grow the world in a positive way, and to continue to motivate, encourage, and show people that it's never too late to change and start living the right way and doing the right things and being around the right people. If you want to change, you can change, but you have to make that choice within yourself. Can't nobody make it for you, can't nobody do it for you, can't nobody help you. You have to help you. And that's one of the biggest lessons that I ever had to learn as a human being. I used to depend on people because of my condition and my situation. I got in the mindset that I had to depend on other people to make a difference in my life. But one of the things I had to grow up and realize that the only one that can make a difference in your life is you, if you choose. Can't nobody, just because of your condition, ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you, ain't nobody gonna save you, ain't nobody gonna do anything for you that you're not gonna at least try to do for yourself. Like with God, people don't mind helping you, but they're not gonna do it for you. Life is still gonna hit you, condition or no condition, and you have to stand up and do what you can do and become your own person and follow your own destiny and do your own stuff. You can't let your condition, your situation, or anything stop you from achieving your greatness. No excuses in life for nobody. If God puts you in that position, in a certain position with a certain situation, He puts you in that situation for a reason. Maybe it's a harsh lesson that you need to learn, or maybe He put you in that position like He put me in a position for a positive reason to inspire, motivate, and encourage people. But whatever position He puts you in, it's a reason why you're there. It's something you're supposed to learn from it. It's something you're supposed to grow from. It's something you're supposed to be inspired by. It's a reason why you're supposed to use it. So, whatever situation you get put in, don't look at it negatively. Learn to look at it positively. Learn to say what you can do instead of what you can't do. And then build on what you can do till you get to the point where you're physically able to do as much as you can. Don't let your condition, situation, life situation, or whatever you're going through stop you from being the great person you want to be. You can change your life no matter what you go through, no matter where you come from. Let nothing be your excuse. You can change you. Just because a certain situation may be a certain way now doesn't mean you have to see it that way forever. You can be the one to change it. All you have to do is put in the work and be willing to commit to the change. Anybody can change their life any day. It only takes one person willing to do the work and willing to commit and willing to be what they know they can be. And you will make that change. Trust me. I'm not telling you something I'm thinking. I'm telling you something I've actually experienced with my own two eyes and my own two hands and my own body. If I can change, you can change. It's never too late, in my opinion.